them, I'll find a lock. Now the preliminary invoicing is completed. So if I now want to invoice them, I'll find a lock. Okay. So these are the four items which are billed but not invoiced because the real invoice is not done. Only preliminary invoices are done. If I select and try to invoice them, we'll find a lock. Okay. Now I want to post real invoice, so I'll not use P2. That means now I want to hit the GL. I want to do the posting document also. So I will use our original invoicing process and document date and posting date. Now I will get a lock. Okay. So you'll see if I go to the log, it says invoicing order for source document and VA is locked for invoicing. That means the preliminary invoice has to be released. So if I will see if I also to invoice. Okay. Now the preliminary invoicing is completed. So if I now want to invoice them, I'll find a lock. Okay. So these are the four items which are billed but not invoiced because the real invoice is not done. Only preliminary invoices are done. If I select and try to invoice them, we'll find a lock. Okay. Now I want to post real invoice, so I'll not use P2. That means now I want to hit the GL. I want to do the posting document also. So I will use our original invoicing process and document date and posting date. Now I will get a lock. Okay. So you'll see if I go to the log, it says invoicing order for source document and VA is locked for invoicing. That means and posting date. That means now preliminary invoices are to invoice. Now the preliminary invoicing is completed. So if I now want to invoice them, I'll find a lock. Okay. So these are the four items which are billed but not invoiced because the real invoice is not done. Only preliminary invoices are done. If I select and try to invoice them, we'll find a lock. Okay. Now I want to post real invoice, so I'll not use P2. That means now I want to hit the GL. I want to do the posting document also. So I will use our original invoicing process and document date and posting date. Now I will get a lock. Okay. So you'll see if I go to the log, it says invoicing order for source document and VA is locked for invoicing. That means the preliminary invoice has to be released. So if I try to invoice the bill, it will not work. Okay. So normally what happens, we do first billing, then we do invoicing. So in that case, for invoice, my source document is billing. Okay. Now here, what have we done in between billing and invoicing? We have done something called preliminary invoicing. So now billing. So previously what we did, we select the billing and we ran the invoicing. Now I cannot select the billing and run the invoicing because for invoicing, my source document is no longer billing. My source document is preliminary invoicing. So I have to select the preliminary invoicing to run the real invoicing. Okay. So how to do that? So for that, you'll again, like yesterday, we went to the invoicing order. So you can go to the invoicing order. So you can check the invoicing order. DFK can be trig here against our CA. You will see prelin source document will also be generated. Okay, so INVS, so this prelin source document will also be generated. This prelin source document can be invoiced. The original billing document is, so if you go to the source document, you will find two source documents. Sorry, one source document. So this 34, this 34, 70034, this one is INVVA. If you try to invoice it, you'll find it has a lock, invoicing lock P. P means preliminary invoicing release required. Preliminary invoicing performed for source document. So the billing document can no longer be invoiced. Okay, because billing document has a P lock. You can invoice this prelin document. So this is no longer my source document. For invoicing, my source document becomes 70065. This one becomes my source document. So I have to invoice this. Okay, so we can invoice from fkk inv underscore s the way that I showed yesterday, or we can do from invoicing order also, fkk inv underscore mon. Okay, so let me show you how to open. You can directly open fkk and fkk inv underscore mon, or you can go to accounting, financial accounting, contract account receivable payable, there, convergent invoicing, invoicing document, display invoicing request. Okay, so this is fkk nv mon. Here also, if you search with the contract account 615, you will find this one. Okay, so this one will have this p lock. This is the billing document, which is no longer my source document, and this billing document has p lock. My source document has become this one, 70065. Okay, let me validate. My preliminary invoicing document is 70065. Okay, so select
You said from
70065.
Bitmon we won't be able to do it now. Bitmon screen.
No,
This
Bixbitmon we cannot do, because in Bixbitmon this document will not appear. Okay, so either
okay.
fkk inv underscore s, or from invmon you can do. Okay,
Okay.
so now invoice, remember you check the prelin, not the source, not the 34. Okay, now I want real invoicing 12, and the document date and posting date, execute invoicing of, why do I get FICA 25 slash nsm 12. Some locks are there. This is not the preliminary invoicing log. Some other log maybe I have opened somewhere editable mode. Change invoicing. Okay. Here I was logging it. Preliminary invoicing, I opened it editable mode because I wanted to show the reversal. So I went click on the change button. Okay, that's why maybe. Let me again invoice it. I mean run the invoicing. So just refresh. So the lock is removed. Prelin invoice, invoicing document date, posting date. Now, previously, I did not show you it. It said when I did the preliminary invoicing, it said save document. Okay, it did not. It would not say when you practice. You'll see when you run with P2, or if you create P3, P4, P5, whatever preliminary invoicing process you create. When you try to post that invoice, it will say save document. And now, when the real invoicing I'm doing, it will say post document, because back then, it will not post. It will just save. Okay, now it will post. So select post document, click on yes, invoicing document is generated. Okay. So in the invoicing document, this is posted, no longer preliminary invoicing. And here against next to next to this, there were preliminary invoicing option was showing. Okay, that is not available here. And it will create a posting document like the way we did. Maybe a discount is there because the amount is, why there is a discount, the amount is more than, it has to exceed 100 to get the discount, right? Oh, after tax. Okay, so base amount is 105 because total is 100, then 5 is added with tax. Okay, then after discount it got reduced from 100. So my logic is my base amount has to be greater than equal to 100. Okay, so my base amount means 4 25 25 25 25 plus $5 tax. Including that, it becomes 100. Now after deducting the discount, it gets reduced from 100. Okay, anyways, so here you'll get the posting documents. In the source document you will find two source document. Why? Because this is my source document, and this is also my, now this one is also invoiced. Okay, this is my also my source document. So if you go to the source document, you'll find both. The this you generally find, okay, this is the normal INVBI, and this one. Okay, one more thing I missed out. One more thing I missed out, that is when you run the preliminary invoicing, your source document will not have this green status, it will have yellow status. Okay, let me quickly show you one more preliminary invoice I'll generate, and I'll quickly show you. Say $27, select bill, invoice. I'm doing preliminary invoicing P2. Okay, I wanted to show you something that I forgot. See, it is saying, do you want to save the document? Okay, it is not asking me to post the document. Why? Because preliminary invoice will not post anything. Okay, preliminary invoice was created. Do you want to, but not itself. Do you want to save the document? Okay, so I click on yes, and here in the preliminary invoicing document, you will see that in the source document, your billing document is like this samosa, yellow triangle, and you will have the preliminary invoice check. If you do a normal billing, I mean, if you would have done the normal invoicing with the 12 invoicing process instead of P2, then it becomes green. That is, your source document is fully built. Okay, like the way we just did. Which screen I did? This one. When you do normal invoicing, your source document becomes green like that invoiced. Okay, but if you do preliminary invoicing, then your source document will be yellow. Okay, that is because source document is yet to be invoiced, although you have done. And also your uh, the icon, your status will also remain billed but not invoiced. Okay, you refresh, it remains billed but not invoiced. So this one is really invoiced. Okay, this one I just did from the preliminary invoicing screen. Okay, so this one had uh, preliminary invoicing document was 70065 and the real invoicing document is 70066. Okay, so that is a difference. Okay, again, this one I cannot invoice from here. I'll not show that. You understood, you know already. I'll go to the INV fk_INV or fk_INV underscore s. Okay, from there, because I have to find the prelim source document, not INVBI. Okay, these are all INVBI source documents. INVBI I cannot do. Okay, so that was all about preliminary invoicing
So
since
sir,
I.
INVmon we can go in INVmon after doing billing in Bitmon, and we can do invoicing in INVmon also.
Yes,
Like
yes,
if we
yes.
have done the billing. Okay.
Okay, yes, we can do. For example, say this one, this document, let me see, is it preliminary or normal? Sorry, this 70033. Okay, so 33 is normal. Okay, and 33 is not preliminary. Sorry, battery is low. 33, if you go to the right hand side, sorry, here, where is that field? Prepaid, refill. Anyways, it is using a separate format maybe, but anyways, it is normal billing. Okay, sorry, it is billing document. This is normal billing. Now if I want to invoice it, so this is 33. Okay, so I can invoice it from INV mon also. So let's go to the INV mon, go back. So 33 will also have, so refresh here, this will be gone. Okay, both 34 and 65 will be gone because both of them are invoiced. So this one had this Luxy invoicing document is generated. So this will no longer have invoicing request. Status is invoiced, log is generated. If I refresh, they are gone because they are no longer having a request. That is, the request is already executed. Okay, so if I want to invoice from here, normal 33, the 33 which I would have invoiced from here, selecting all four, this 33 I can invoice from here also. I can invoice from INV mon also. FK INV mon invoice, normal invoicing document I'll do because this went a normal route. Post document, yes, invoice will be generated from here, and you go back, this 33 will disappear now because this is no longer a request. All the request, the items that are appearing here, invoicing order, invoicing request, these are all the ones which are not yet invoiced. Okay, it will disappear from INV trig table also. Okay, 45 entries are there. Refresh. Oops, it has increased. Okay, sorry, this preliminary invoice is generated. So this 33, so two document disappeared. That is one billing document and one preliminary invoicing document, and one another billing document, another preliminary invoicing document replaced. Okay, but anyways, that document will not appear. 33 will disappear. Okay, you don't see 33 now. Okay, these are someone else's. Okay, this is not ours. Also, this TDT is not ours. Okay, only Z12 are ours. So if I search with, I don't get invoicing process now. Anyway, so I'll search with source document, then our will appear. Okay, these ones are our. Okay, so only these ones are available. These ones are our. So that is, it happens from here. So that is all about preliminary invoicing. I thought of starting something afresh. I thought of starting deferred revenue. Uh, like we will not complete. I thought before the break I'll finish off preliminary invoicing, and in the second half, in the second session, I'll start with the deferred revenue. But anyways, I will not start. We'll start with Monday because it is again midway. I don't want to start midway. You'll forget everything, whatever I explain in the next 5 or 6 minutes. So let's start afresh with deferred revenue on Monday. Okay. Thank you so much. Happy weekend. See you on Monday.
Yes, so hello, so
Yes. Tell me.
yeah, I have one doubt. In contract account,
Hmm.
in convergent invoicing tab, we'll be assigning billing cycle, right? If the contract is already assigned billing cycle from SOM, what that makes difference?
Contract gets more priority compared to contract account. Contract is more drill down level. So if this contract has
Okay,
a billing cycle assigned, that billing cycle will be followed.
okay, it will ignore the billing cycle which is assigned in SOM, right? And
Yes, yes, yes. In the provided
okay,
contract, you will see a billing cycle will be assigned. If P underscore VT3, if I open any contract, this one will not have any contract. Convergent invoicing. Here a billing cycle will be assigned. So this billing cycle gets more priority. Similarly, if you in the FICA side also, there you have payment lot, payment method, incoming, outgoing payment method. So CA has a payment method, and contract has another payment method, and document has another payment method. Document gets first priority, then contract gets second priority, contract account gets the third priority. Okay. More you further drill down, CA is a contract is under CA, right? So contract gets more priority. If I talk about billing cycle, if I talk about payment method, then document gets first priority. Above that we have contract. Above that we have contract account.
okay. And one more thing, when collective invoice is generated, the statistical posting document will be generated, right? In FICA.
Yes,
How
yes.
that will be cleared?
Statistical document no longer does not require clearing because uh, during payment it is supposed to clear, but even if you don't clear, that is fine because I think during payment your I have not checked that during payment, payment against the children, it will clear the parent also, because the clearing restriction 7 will be removed from parent. Okay, so remember what was the steps yesterday we performed. First we for child one, we performed billing invoicing, and it generated invoice in both child one and parent. This parent had restriction 7. Okay, then for child 2, when I invoiced, it created invoice for both child 2 and parent, and the parent had 7. Okay, now then I executed collective invoicing from the fkkanv underscore s that removed the parents CR7. Okay, so once it is removed, then once you post payment to the child, I think the parent will also be cleared because it had a restriction 7. The purpose of removing the restriction 7 means your child clearing will also clear the invoices of parent. Okay, so 102.77, like this was the amount. So if you pay against child, the open item of parent will also be cleared. Okay, so I have not checked this because I have seen this in ISU, not in brim. So the features are there, but whatever projects I am working, nowhere this preliminary invoicing is used in an Indonesian project which is being done by I mean, we don't have to do anything. The developer does it. So if there is an issue, WHT is incorrect, they fix it only. But collective, these features are available in BR 245, but nowhere I have seen really being used. Okay, but you try, you pay the child, it should clear the parent also. But understand, you have to execute the collective invoice first. There is a parent invoice, fk_s. Once you run the parent invoice, then the CR7 will be removed. Then you pay the child. You will see that does the payment clears the statistical invoice of the parent also. Okay, because accounting wise, the parents open item will not go to FI. We have seen there is no recon account, there is no recon key as well, but the open item remains. So you can try clearing the child and see if the parent open item is also getting cleared or not. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll continue on Monday. Okay, I plan to wrap up this session by next week. Okay, within next classes we'll complete. We have um, deferred revenue, then master agreement, then that thing, partner settlement. Okay, three things are there. Let me check. Do I have anything
Can you
else?
please cover master agreement also?
Yes, yes, I told you it will be covered.
Okay.
Oh, it is not here. Okay, that's fine. So three things are there: deferred revenue, partner settlement, and master agreement. Okay, then by before next Friday, it will be over, completed. Okay, thank you.